Caravanserai is a modern cultural entertainment complex that was built to evoke the spirit of old Silk Road by blending traditional architecture and modern amenities. It opened in 2021 and spans about 21 hectares, making it one of the largest tourist developments in Central Asia. The complex itself is very close to the city center and near the famous mausoleum of Khaja Sultan Yasavi. It is easily approachable to visit in conjunction with historical sightseeings. It reflects traditional style architecture and ambience. Walking through the caravanserai feels like stepping into a modern reinterpretation of Silk Road town. There are arched gateways, courtyards, canals, walkways, and arcades inspired by the Central Asian traditions. The layout and design creates a mixture of historic charm and modern comfort that makes it ideal for walking around, exploring, and absorbing the atmosphere. It is a wonderful place to have a relaxing phase of your tour and to enjoy the wide variety of not only the architecture but also the social and cultural norms of Kazakh society. If you wish to enjoy the calm environment, daytime is the best event of your tour. You enjoy not only the architecture, the versatile designs, the innovative system of fountains, but also the few people are readily available to give you the company and have a wonderful discussion with you about the history, culture, and present day society of Kazakhstan. It is also a better time to make daytime photography and also to meet with variety of things which are generally available for the calm environment. The beautiful tile work of pathways and the wonderful design of theaters, green lawns, and the associated facades of different buildings are the reflection of a beautiful thinking of Kazakh society. Here look, this theater, it looks like a golden egg laying on the nest. It's a wonderful design and rarely seen elsewhere. You can enjoy wide variety of theater events and have a fun while enjoying the company of local people. This type of architectural standard
Здравствуйте.
and design.
Здравствуйте. Ви можете сказати, що внутрі этого театра?
This style of architecture is highly appreciated by the tourists. This person told us that this design and architectural style is unique in Central Asia, and it is purely based upon the historical traditions of Silk Road. Canals and boat riding is one of the most attractive element in the complex. One of the highlights is a system of canals and lake running through the complex. It is a wonderful and a beautifully designed architecture that gives you not only a cooling effect but also it absorbs your soul. You can take a boat ride on these canals. While walking along these pathways, you are basically moving along the canals. It's a wonderful scene that reflects the true spirit of life. You can take a boat ride on these canals that gives you a pleasant, relaxed way to see the complex from water and enjoy the ambience. It is better to continue cross these types of bridges and shift to the other side and from the other side again to the first side. That is the beauty of walk through this complex. The greenish transparent water reflects the freshness of life. The grand arcs in this corridor are the replica of the past life that was once a very flourishing town of Turkistan at the crossroad of Silk Road. It still reflects the exactly same location and the route where many civilizations merged and developed a very wonderful flavor of the future of the human life. Based upon the historical town, it is associated with the crafts, souvenirs, and local goods which are considered to be the best gifts if you wish to purchase them. There are many shops and boutiques offering cloths, handicrafts, souvenirs, all made by local style, and these are considered to be the unique in Central Asia. This path reflects the golden period of Silk Road that enjoyed by this city. There are many unique items, sightseeings, and the architectures which are only specific to this complex. There is a wide variety of restaurants and cafes that not only offers the traditional Kazakh food but also the international cuisine is also possible here. From casual fast food and ice cream to more formal restaurants, there are plenty of dining options, great for sampling local or the Central Asian cuisine. Especially, it is a relaxing event after a day of exploring around. Now, observe how wonderful this architecture is that purely reflects the history of Silk Road. Caravanserai is not just a shopping center, dining spot, or this type of entertainment where you observe the things in the form as they are presented, but it offers entertainment like
Здравствуйте, один минут, пожалуйста. Вы можете сказать, как называется это место?
Это место?
Да.
Я сам.
Хорошо.
many tourists are still not aware that how bigger is this one and what name can be given to this specific site. These friends were though from Kazakhstan, but they were not aware that what actually the name of this place is. It offers entertainment like a flying theater, that is Kazakh folk show. It is based upon equestrian style performance inspired by nomadic traditions of Kazakh society. Similarly, there are other cultural and theatrical presentations depicting different events of the past, especially blending with the folklores. Enjoying the boat riding is one of the best and highly exciting event in this complex. So it is recommended to do that. There is also a family-friendly fun center, that is games, especially for the children's, boating, walking around the lake, chatting with the locals, relaxing wherever you like, sitting and sipping the coffee. These are the most wonderful activities you can enjoy in the Caravanserai. The most exciting tour in caravanserai is to wander around the lake and watch the people. It is not only a blend of history and modern tourism, but it also reflects the aesthetic and creative sense of the Kazakh people. It is a great spot for families and couples, and yes, those who are ready to visit this place as a part of their honeymoon. It is highly recommended. Friends, it's a very romantic and highly beautiful place that will be remembered throughout your life. Also, you can perform a lot of other activities, that is, from cultural shows and boat riding to shopping and dining during the daytime, and also having some extra time to have a relaxation while sitting on the benches, on the seats which are available everywhere in the caravanserai. While visiting this spot, don't forget to meet and discuss with the local people. The Kazakhs are very open people and they love to chat with you. Especially, they are very curious about your culture, traditions, and the location on the earth where you are living. They speak about the welcoming history that their ancestors extended to the humanity, and they are following the same path. Water sports is another activity that can be performed, but for the kids. Observe how wonderfully this canal is designed.
Здравствуйте.
So a little bit knowledge of Russian makes you very popular tourist in this region. So whenever you are passing or sitting close to other person, it is better always to use the word
Один
здравствуйте.
минут, девочка, вы можете сказать, как называется это место? Это место как называется? Раванса? Арван Тарай. Арван. Спасибо большое. Арван Тарай.
Now you have observed, friends, basically there is no great difference in the accent. Generally it is a thought that the Russian speaking people have a slightly different accent, but it is not the case. You can plainly speak the word in Russian and they will understand, and same is the case whenever they talk in Russian. If you know the Russian language, you can easily understand the words. So basically, it is caravanserai, and there is a light stress on the k, so it doesn't make a great difference. Actually, people are basically interested in you, and they are very surprising. They surprisingly observe you that what thing attracted you here, and when you respond that you came here just to see the traditions of the Silk Road, they becomes very happy, and they consider it the task of their forefathers, who were once a very famous merchant in these regions. Some claim the part of this complex as their ancestral spot or the house or the business center, but now it is a common place.
Здравствуйте, мой друг, как дела? Хорошо? Вы можете сказать, как называется это место?
Это место называется Caravanserai.
Caravanserai. Caravanserai. Caravanserai. Это недавно построено?
В 2020-м.
27-м.
21.
Через город назад.
4 года.
3 года. Это очень красиво здесь. Мы здесь нет много людей. Почему?
Здесь жарко.
Жарко? И вечером люди,
Вечером людей
много людей здесь. Это очень хорошо. Это очень хорошо место. Вы студенты?
Нет.
Нет?
Школьник.
Вы работаете?
Да, пока что.
Где? Здесь? Там? Это не трудно получить работать здесь?
Ну, нормально.
Нормально. Да.
Не так сложно. Да, можно получить.
Да. Это очень хорошо здесь.
These friends told us that basically it was constructed around 2019 to 20, and it is basically the big project in this region to attract the tourists from all over the world. Further, they told us that it is not difficult to find the job here. Jobs are readily available here, and with some of the basic qualification you can have the job here. It is not only the jobs, but the other people told us that it is also possible to start your business in this center. Many places are offered to the international entrepreneurs and the business corporations. So it is a hot spot, it is a futuristic spot for the whole humanity. Do come here, visit this place. You will remember the flavor of this visit throughout your life. There are some spots which are out of the way or at a bit away distance from the mainstream of the complex, and these are reserved for your relaxation, for your privacy, or if you wish to stay here, there are many hotels and also the guest houses. So it is recommended that if you wish to stay here and if you wish to enjoy the day and evening festivals which are a continuous process in this complex, you can stay here. Keep walking and keep exploring. At one stage, you will feel there is no end point, and even many days are required to fully absorb the charm and the flavor of this complex. From every angle, it looks like a diamond. The corridors, arcs continue to lead you to the heavenly ways. And you feel that you should continue whatever may be the distance ahead. It is quite interesting to observe that your forward and backward a distance, or that is called as the itinerary, is wonderfully diverse from each other, simply because of the architectural beauty of this spot. It looks you are wandering in the paradise. So, for the paradise, there is no end point. This spot is popular with not only the young locals and the local tourists, but also the elders and the seniors who understand the thorough history of this place. They do come here. They tell you the stories or the events which are out of the mainstream stories or the information, and it is really wonderful to listen those stories. These are basically the combination of modern society of Kazakhstan to the historical blend of folklores. You can enjoy the rides not only inside the complex but also outside, that is called as the compound of the complex, and it gives you another beautiful riding flavor. Wherever you go, at every different angle, you find a different view. That is why you never become sick of the exploration in this region. Further, the welcoming gestures and the friendly behavior of the local people convince you to stay here forever your life. The daytime exploration is totally different from the evening and night events. During the night time, it reflects like a diamond in the desert. At night, caravanserai becomes one of the most beautifully illuminated cultural complex in Kazakhstan. Not only in Kazakhstan, but in Central Asia. It is said that at night the fairies do come here and they fulfill your wishes. So, if you are here during the evening time, it is recommended to have a discussion or the interaction with those fairies.
Девочка, пожалуйста, вы можете сказать, где есть Hazrat Sultan Museum? Hazrat Sultan Museum. Hazrat Sultan Museum.
Вот этот ниже.
Там нет, там это,
Ясави.
ну, я не знаю.
Вот это.
Там? Спасибо большое.
Yes, we inquired about Hazrat Sultan Museum, and they told us that it is basically at the back side, and they also provided us some practical tips to visit that place, especially during the evening time. The first thing to observe is the stunning night illumination. The entire complex, walls, arcs, fountains, domes, and pathways are lit with warm golden lights that creates a magical and historical atmosphere. The reflective pools around the complex mirror the lights back and makes the building appear larger and more majestic. Especially the illumination of fountains generates a very magical and heavenly view during the night. It is said that the traditional Silk Road architecture looks more dramatic at night. You can view the beauty and magic blended together at night. It's wonderful to enjoy the peaceful and calm nights in this atmosphere. Keep exploring.
Извините, вы можете сказать, что там внутри? Что там?
А, что?
Да.
Нет. А там не знаю. Сейчас мы сами первый раз.
Ну-ка, иди сюда.
Не знаю.
Иди сюда.
Можно посмотреть, пока здесь.
Пожалуйста.
О, это... Театр.
Большое спасибо. Большое спасибо. Театр, это очень хорошо. Красиво. Красиво.
There is a huge illuminated building, beautifully designed. It looks like a pearl in the desert. We inquired about this building. The girl very beautifully explained that it is basically a newly constructed theater and opera, and you can enjoy wide variety of functions, events, and performances at the specified days. And it is really a magical place that takes you far away from the worries of the world. Here you can enjoy traditional Kazakh music performances with dombra and kobis, folk dances in colorful national costumes, and small theatrical shows representing the traditions and the lifestyle of Silk Road era. You can often hear the music echoing in the courtyard, giving a very authentic step situation and take you to the wonderful world of imagination. Now see how golden environment has been generated for you. It gives you a very absorbing, rather soul absorbing environment where you feel very relaxed and rather highly passionate towards the enjoyment of the world. In the indoor flying theater, you enjoy immersive 5D show about Turkistan's history and legends. You observe dramatic sounds, lights, and motion effects. It feels especially atmospheric at night after exploring the complex. So, when you feel a bit tired, this is the best place to relax and enjoy the performances deeply. It is a highly recommended act you can enjoy here. The central courtyard looks beautiful with lights reflecting on the water canals. The moment you enter in the corridor, you start feeling different types of reflections, the combination of the colors, the relaxing and soothing music, and above all, a very pleasant weather that is God gifted here. The compound itself reflects a heavenly look, so it is recommended to spare a lot of time to wander around at the entrance point and observe how beautiful life becomes during the evening time. While walking along the canal, you feel that you are basically moving in other world that was hidden before you. Keep exploring this place. You will come across some of the most wonderful and beautiful people. That is also the enjoyment factor while wandering in this complex at night. The central courtyard looks beautiful with lights reflecting on the water canals. The small artificial river flowing through the complex glows with underwater lighting. It is better to sit on benches and enjoy the calm, cool, and highly relaxing night breeze. That is a wonderful experience, and you feel that basically you are having a visit in the paradise. You can clearly see the difference of tour during the daytime and at night. Both have their own flavor. Especially during the night, there are shopping streets inside the complex that becomes very active and vibrant. Shops selling handmade crafts, pottery, carpets, leather items become very active, and many traditional items are purchased by the local people from here, and these are considered to be the best gift for the friends and the relatives. So, if you intend to gift, a small pieces are recommended. You can purchase from here, and you can gift it to your friends, family members, or your colleagues. Absolutely a dreamy environment. Similarly, traditional shops away from the banks of this canal offer you a variety of refreshments, edible items, drinks, and many things of this sort. Keep walking, and yes, keep talking. You will remember this event throughout your life. The warm yellow street lights create a cozy bazaar-like atmosphere, and it is highly attractive for all types of tourists. It is also recommended to bring your kids here. They will have a wonderful experience of their life, and they will enjoy the extreme excitements, whatever they can expect out of this type of place. Boat riding at night is also recommended. It gives you a wonderful view of the surrounding environment. The moment you start riding on the boat and you travel some distance, you observe that your front and back views are basically giving you a different view as compared to the situation when you were walking. There are
Если
different.
вы хотите сказать что-нибудь о себе, то пожалуйста.
Типа,
түсіндің ғой?
қазақта оқыватсың анау мынау.
А,
Айт, на русском айта бер. Айта бер, айта бер.
Білмеймін, не айтатынымыз.
а,
Меня зовут Дастан,
хорошо.
я учусь в Алмате.
М?
Моя профессия айтишник.
Да, да.
Всё.
О, хорошо. Вы живете здесь?
Да, я родился здесь.
Да. Когда я был в Мишкенте, я думал, что это будет очень маленький город Туркестана. Туркестан. Но я вижу сейчас это очень большой город.
Вы
Очень
путешествуете, да? В
большой.
Казахстане?
Сколько университетов здесь?
Только один. А, две.
Две?
Один туризм,
Да.
один МКТУ. Университет,
Турецкий.
как турецкий и казахский университет.
Что большой?
Турецкий.
Турецкий.
Турецкий
Да.
Казахстан.
Казахский турецкий университет, это
Да, да.
большой университет. Он
Большой.
там, с этой
Там,
периоде.
я видел там все.
С какого
These friends informed us about the general conditions of the Kazakh society or the social atmosphere in this region. They also informed about the infrastructure, and they told us that basically it is a small city and that is why it is more attractive, more beautiful. But there are also important learning centers. There are two universities. One university is Tourism University, that is highly popular in Kazakhstan, and it is also a famous world over. And the graduates from that university are easily inducted in the sectors of hospitality, tourism, and many associated services which are generally available here. So it is a progressing society. Now we are moving towards the night festival position. Here in the lake there are performances on the boats, and there is also a firework, and that is the pinnacle of the events which are offered in the complex. It is a must-see event. You may witness very interesting performances, especially horse demonstrations that includes traditional riding skills and the folk stories associated with the history of Kazakhstan. Similarly, nomadic warrior performances with music and fire effects are very popular, and These are basically presented towards the end of the activities in the complex. What is most interesting is to see the actors in traditional armors and costumes. They are performing different events, dancing, jumping in their traditional attires. The night lightning make the show look dramatic and cinematic. So it is a better option to stay at some comfortable place and observe the activities. It is also possible to record all these activities and you can even later enjoy it. People are very proud of their history and they applaud when they find some specific presentations which have their stronger roots in their history, traditions, and in their social lives. Now observe how wonderful dancing and acting performances are on. After having some time at one position, it is better to change your position so that you may observe the performances from the other angle as well. The moment you change the position, the entire background becomes more magical and highly interesting. The color changing fountains with music dancing generate a very romantic and a beautiful view of the performance. There are also multi-layered water sprays synchronized with sounds, and every sound is basically associated with some musical tone that has its roots in the history or the folklore of Kazakhstan. These shows add a festive feel to the night atmosphere. On the other side, at night, the complex is incredibly photogenic, especially the arched gates with backlighting, traditional Kazakh patterns glowing subtly, and the towers and domes reflecting the golden light generate a very magical and heavenly atmosphere. And most importantly, the reflections on water channels and on the lake gives you a very magical and soul absorbing experience. During the night, you enjoy a mix of culture, architecture, entertainment, calm evening ambience, and the peak of the event is to celebrate the festivity in the form of performance in the lake. Some of the stories associated with this performance is that the Virgin fairies land on this lake, and they try to find prince of their choice. If they find, the life becomes very beautiful, and if they don't find, they wander around this lake. Maybe the prince is hidden or standing somewhere else. They continue to walk surrounding this lake, and sometimes they ask the standing prince if he is the same prince which they are looking. Again, they become very disappointed when they find no positive response. So they again continue. They continue making rounds and rounds throughout the night to find the prince of their choice. But that is, though it is a folk story, but it reflects the norm of Kazakh society, and this is considered to be the best romantic place in Central Asia where couples should come. They should have a beautiful evening in this sort of environment, enjoy the company of nature, history, art, and culture. That is considered to be one of the most precious gift they can offer to each other. So, friends, it is again highly recommended, especially for the honeymoons or even for the family trips. To visit this place, bring your kids here. They will enjoy each and every element of the performance in caravanserai. It is a must see place. You will sometimes feel that you are either hero or heroine, and whole world is watching you, watching your story, is listening your stories. And the most important thing is that never feel isolated or stay isolated. Try to mix with the locals. Start discussing with them. But friends, the condition is that you must have some basic Russian language skill. In this environment, you will not only have a lot of information about the society, about the culture, their way of living, their preferences, their thinking, their views about the life, but also you will find the best friends ever you will find in your life at this place. This event basically unites the entire humanity, whatever may be their thinking, culture, faith. It is basically the central part of every human being, that is, he is supposed to be loved and respected, and same is taught here. Towards the end of the festival, you will observe the most exciting, brightest colors with varying variations in brightness generates a very magical and highly romantic environment. Sometime you feel that you should stay here forever and keep watching this event forever. There is no end point. Wonderful. Friend, this is the event you will remember throughout your life. It is said about this festival that the heat of the day disappears, crowds reduce slightly, and the cool desert night makes it perfect for dream. And after the dream, you realize that actually life is very beautiful. Before returning, it is recommended to spare some time to enjoy the scenic night views in the restaurant. There are outdoor seating with views of fountains and courtyards, soft live music, illuminated balconies where you can enjoy tea, coffee, or Kazakh dishes. It is very enjoyable environment, so enjoy each and every aspect of this complex. Yes, keep talking and keep walking. People love it. They expect you to be a very friendly and very, yes, very friendly. Now, friends, come to Russian lesson 36. That is basically about possessive pronouns. We have discussed in Russian lesson 34 and 35. Now, based upon this, we proceed like in section 1. These are basically the words. They represent my, moy, Maya, Mayo, Moy. We can make the phrases like Maya gostinitsa nedaliko. Second, my number goto. Next, Mayo taxi uze prikhala. Next, my documente is this. Similarly, in section 2, you see basically these words represent are nash, nasha, nashe, nashi. You can make the phrases like Nasha grupa хочет экскурсию. Next, наш маршрут начинается отсюда. Next, наши билеты online. Similarly, come to section 3. Basically, these represent yours. Wash, washa, washe, washi. For example, we can have gde washa, receptia. Next, kakai washa, recommendation. Next, washi chashi rabute. Next comes section 4, that is about his or her. Yevo, yejo. You can make the phrases while using these words like Yevo autobus ukhao. If L is at the end, you slightly make it like O. So it is not oi hal, rather it is oi how. Next, ये जो bagage patrialsa. Next, git skazo ये वो tour начинается with the seat. So these are basically the foundation words or the phrases. Learn these phrases as a foundation, and you, after learning this foundation, you can make a lot of sentences to describe whatever you are having, or you can even inquire the other person the possessions or the belongings he is having. So in this way, this is the best way to make the practice. Friends, initially it seems that it will be difficult, but the moment you start learning, everything becomes clear. You will clearly understand whether the word is feminine, masculine, neuter, or plural. So based upon that foundation, you can make the short phrases, and the best way to practice is to repeat it with yourself. Ask the question yourself and then respond the question. You will feel very relaxed and very confident. Keep learning in this way. A time will come when you will be able to discuss with your friends and the colleagues, and that is the position where you can communicate with the even Russian speaking people. So enjoy your learning, keep learning, and have a fun.